Why do I like history? Well, the clue's in the word, history. It's the stories that have always inspired us. It's stories that we've always enjoyed and loved from the beginning of time, both as children but as adults as well. It's stories that connect us with the ongoing human story, which links with the emotions and the fears and dreams of people in the past and will go on into the future. These stories connect with people who've gone before and their possessions. This is one of the little finds, which must have been somebody's possession at one time, which was found on Teignmouth Beach. It's a half silver penny, which comes from just after the time of Bad King John. So it's a Henry III penny. How did it get there? Did somebody drop it as they were walking along the beach? Did it come in on the tide from Exmouth direction? Was it from a shipwreck? Or did a pilgrim who was setting off from Teignmouth to go on a medieval pilgrimage in Spain, did he drop it overboard? We just don't know. But the metal detectorist that found it eventually sent it back to the museum because he felt it was important that this find was remembered and celebrated in a place that was near to where it was found. And then, of course, you can fast forward in time, and as part of the living history which connects us, helps us to connect us with the past, we're going to fast forward to the Georgian period, where a lady has come on her holidays to take the waters, literally, drink it as well as bathe in it, on the Georgian and Victorian seafront with the bathing machines. And of course she goes out for her afternoon tea and she has her patch box, which is a beautiful little box. And she looks in the drawer and chooses her patch that will hide the blemish on her face, pops it on for the afternoon tea. And she may go for a ride in a donkey cart. The donkeys were used a lot to pull these little carts, as well as in later Victorian times and right through into the 20th century for the children to ride on. So she'd have her ride on a donkey cart, and we fast forward again through time to 1950s, 1960s even, to the chap that lives at Bickford Lane, just opposite the museum, who's digging in his back garden, digging up his carrots. And he finds little bits of this and that in the soil, and then he finds more and more, and he says they're far too small to be horseshoes and they must be donkey shoes. So he very proudly mounts them all on his board to pop up. Perhaps his wife will let him put them up in the living room, we don't know, to celebrate these little donkey shoes that he's found, which we've discovered come from the orchard where the donkeys used to go, where the stables were, behind his house, an orchard long gone. And the donkeys would have been led up from the beach through the town, up Bickford Lane for the night and for the holidays and for the winter time, and that's where they would have been. So all these things help us it helps to light the spark. It helps us to fire our imagination, to go off and find out what really we're interested in.